Hello and welcome to the Transfer News Podcast. I'm Archer, your guide through the whirlwind world of Premier League transfer gossip. It's Tuesday, December 30th, 2025, and the January transfer window is about to swing wide open. We've got a packed episode today with plenty of drama, so let's dive straight in. First up, the story everyone's talking about, Antoine Semenyo. Bournemouth's talented forward is reportedly the subject of a fierce battle between Manchester City and Liverpool. Sky Sports reports that City are set to meet with Semenyo's representatives within the next 24 hours, making this a truly decisive week in their pursuit. Bournemouth are bracing themselves for Liverpool to join the race, which could drive the price up significantly. Multiple reports suggest as many as 5 clubs are circling, with Manchester United also linked recently. This feels like one that could define the January window for several clubs. Next, let's talk about Marc Guehi. The Crystal Palace defender has been the subject of intense speculation, with Bayern Munich reportedly planning talks and Manchester City eyeing him for a summer move. However, Barcelona have apparently cooled their interest, which might narrow the field slightly. Guehi's stock has never been higher, and Palace will be desperate to keep hold of him, at least until the end of the season. Staying with Manchester United, there's plenty of chatter around Old Trafford. The Red Devils are reportedly considering a move to bring back James Garner, the midfielder currently at Everton. Garner came through United's academy before moving to Goodison Park, and Ruben Amorim might see him as a useful addition to his squad. It's an interesting potential reunion. Elsewhere at United, Kobbie Mainoo's situation is generating headlines. Reports suggest the young midfielder wants to leave Old Trafford, with several clubs apparently interested in a January loan deal. However, United could block any move, which makes sense given how highly rated he is. Mainoo's development is crucial, and while a loan might offer game time, United may prefer to keep him close. There's also talk of United plotting a January move for Semenyo themselves, though with City and Liverpool in the mix, that seems like a long shot now. And in outgoing news, Paris Saint-Germain are reportedly considering a swap deal involving Marcus Rashford. That's one to keep an eye on as we move through January. Joshua Zirkzee's situation is also worth mentioning. The United striker's proposed move to Roma has reportedly hit a deadlock, which could complicate things for all parties. Zirkzee hasn't quite found his feet at Old Trafford yet, so a loan move might suit everyone. Moving to Chelsea, they're reportedly monitoring James McAtee alongside Leeds United. The Manchester City midfielder, currently on loan at Sheffield United in the Championship, has impressed, and Chelsea could see him as a useful addition. It'll be interesting to see if City are willing to let him leave permanently. Chelsea's Conor Gallagher is also in the news, with Manchester United eyeing a loan deal for the midfielder. Gallagher's situation at Stamford Bridge under Enzo Maresca has been uncertain, and a temporary move to Old Trafford could benefit all parties. Now let's talk strikers. Fulham are reportedly interested in Ricardo Pepi, the United States international valued at around £40 million. Marco Silva is clearly looking to add firepower, and Pepe's form has caught attention across Europe. That's a significant investment if Fulham can pull it off. West Ham are also in the market for a striker. Reports suggest they're interested in Jorgen Strand Larsen from Wolves, as well as Josh Sargent from Norwich City. Nuno Espirito Santo needs goals, and adding a reliable number 9 could transform their season. West Ham are also reportedly watching Adam Clayton, who's been in excellent form. Crystal Palace are making moves too, with reports linking them to Brennan Johnson from Tottenham. Oliver Glasner is clearly trying to add quality in attacking areas, and Johnson could be an exciting addition if Palace can tempt Spurs to sell. Bournemouth's Marcos Senesi is attracting interest from La Liga, with 2 Spanish clubs reportedly battling for his signature. Andoni Iraola will be keen to keep his defensive unit intact, but the lure of Spain might be strong for Senesi. Newcastle United's Joe Linton is reportedly a target for Saudi Pro League clubs. The Brazilian has been a key player for Eddie Howe, so losing him would be a significant blow. Newcastle will need to weigh up any offers carefully. Finally, the Mohamed Salah saga continues. Reports suggest he's the top priority for the Saudi Pro League, with Al Hilal apparently preparing a bid. Salah's contract situation at Liverpool remains unresolved, and while Arne Slot will be desperate to keep him, the financial power of Saudi Arabia cannot be ignored. This is one of the biggest stories hanging over the transfer window. And there's also mention of a Premier League pair eyeing Goncalo Inacio Diomande from Sporting, though details remain scarce on which clubs are involved. What a packed episode. The January window is going to be absolutely fascinating, with so many big names potentially on the move. Before we wrap up, here's a quick message. Want to win your Fantasy Premier League mini-leagues? Join Fantasy Football Hub today with 30% off using our link in the show notes. Thanks so much for listening to the Transfer News podcast. Make sure you subscribe wherever you get your podcasts or visit our website at transfernewspodcast.com. And don't forget to sign up for our daily newsletter at transfernewspodcast.com to get all the latest transfer news delivered straight to your inbox. I'm Archer, and I'll catch you next time.